CNBC tech reporter Mackenzie Sagalos joins us now. So, Mackenzie, Dorsey, obviously a big Bitcoin fan, but why the push into mining? And also, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. So Square CEO Jack Dorsey says that right now, mining for Bitcoin is not accessible to everyone, but it should be. In a string of tweets on Friday, Dorsey said that Square is seriously considering building its own Bitcoin mining system based on custom silicone so that generating new Bitcoin is as easy as plugging into a power source. Today, the mining industry is dominated by large-scale players who can afford to buy tens of thousands of ASICs, which is a specialty gear used to create new Bitcoin. Dorsey seems to want to make it so that everyone who wants to be a miner can be. Now, if Square does pursue this project, Dorsey says it will be open source, meaning they will build it out in the open in collaboration with the community, which is a typical approach for Square. It's doing the exact same thing with its Bitcoin hardware wallet. Frank?
So, Mac, also on deck this week, the first Bitcoin futures ETF is set to make its market debut. Can you tell us more about what we can expect to see in the next few days? And we've been hearing from some other people that the crypto community is not exactly ecstatic about it.
Right. So this is a huge moment in the crypto world, Frank. As long as the Securities and Exchange Commission does not object, the first Bitcoin futures ETF, this one from ProShares, is expected to start trading on Tuesday. And SEC Chair Gary Gensler has signaled that the SEC won't be getting in the way of a futures ETF. And that's a key distinction here. The ProShares ETF will track Bitcoin futures rather than Bitcoin itself, meaning that investors don't have to physically own the token. And this is kind of opening the floodgates. In the next 2 weeks, the SEC will consider additional proposals by asset managers like Invesco who want to sell Bitcoin ETFs to investors.
So, Mac, here's the real big question. What does this all mean and about the price of or for the price of Bitcoin and where it's headed, at least in the near term, in the next few weeks ahead?
Well, already in the last few days, Frank, we've seen investor enthusiasm drive up the price of Bitcoin. It's trading near 6-month highs as we speak, and some analysts say this is just the beginning. They think the potential for an ETF frenzy could be a game changer when it comes to wider Bitcoin adoption. It makes the world's most popular cryptocurrency available to most investors with a brokerage account. So we're talking about Bitcoin becoming much more accessible to a broader investing market. And like you said, while it's not quite the pure Bitcoin ETF that many crypto bulls were hoping for, it should still push institutions toward the digital asset market like we've never seen before.
Mac, great stuff as always. Bitcoin up about 2% this morning. We appreciate you being here.